lad. Did we forget about the fraud happened in Minnesota? Listen. I know everyone wants to be a social justice fucking protester. They want to be the main character of this goddamn reality. But what happened to all the fraud from the Somalis in Minnesota? What happened to all the politicians pocketing that money? Listen, I know there's a lot going on in Minnesota. Rightfully so. You know why it's all happening in Minnesota right now? Because motherfuckers found out that their whole scheme is up. Alright? But the easiest thing that someone can do is create a distraction. And that's exactly what happened. Everyone just forgot. Millions of dollars, tax money from Americans, me, you, everybody. Well, not everybody, but the people who are Americans on this soil that, have the right to vote, have the right to make sure the communities are right. I'm not talking about immigrants. Maybe I'm the immigrant. I can't even fucking say it. But listen, I just don't like how quickly people forget all that shit was happening. And I won't even say rightfully so. It's a distraction. Don't y'all realize, why is all this happening? Isn't ICE agents all around the country doing why is it particularly that it's this hot spot in the same city, the same state that all this is going down in? Like, does that not raise any red flags? Any explanation points? Nothing? Like, we all just gonna sit here and just think this is all a coincidence? Like, I don't know, it just baffles me. It really does baffle me how quickly, especially young people, or just people in general in this day and age, like how quick our attention can just go somewhere else. But we're not worrying about all the money that everyone is working hard towards. And it's just getting poofed in the air by something that's not legitimate at all. We all know and heard about the whole Nick Shirley thing. I remember watching the video before it even popped off. Like, it's like we're just done talking about this fraud. Like, we know fraud is fraud. It doesn't matter who's doing the fraud. If you're doing the fraud, it's fraud. You're a scumbag. I don't give a fuck if you're white, pink, purple, black, yellow, orange, green, rainbow, gay, straight. You don't know what gender you want to be. Fraud is fraud. You're lying. When has lying ever been good for the fucking majority of the people? Majority of the people, and I don't understand how people don't see this happening right now, how we are being lied to. All this shit is a setup. It's a setup because we can be distracted about some other shit. Some other things. Like, it doesn't even matter anymore. But my 2 cents, of course, all the things that's happening with ICE is bad. I take that back. Not all the things happening with ICE are bad, and that's coming from a fucking black guy. All right, straight up, motherfuckers. It seems like what honestly is disgusting in this country right now. It seems like if you're white, it's like you don't have any opinion. But when you're like a minority in the fucking country, it's like, let me listen to this guy a little bit because there's no way he can be racist. I beg your pardon? I beg your pardon? It's honestly, yeah. It's fucked up, It really is. People just be like, I don't care. I'm not gonna listen to this guy because he's white. White people, not white people, all people hate straight white guys. Only because of the history that carries with it. I get it to a certain point, but it's like they're not those fucking demons from the past. And you can't judge someone's whole character on their fucking skin color. That's generalization. Don't you see what you're doing? You're playing like you're the bigot now. You're the bigot. But let me go back to the ICE thing. I haven't heard ICE. I remember ICE, especially younger. I'm only 25, still young, Let me stop. But younger, especially my days in high school and shit, ICE was a joke. You know, you crack jokes, you know, with your Hispanic friends. Hey, watch your ice. Hey, I'm gonna call ice. You know, shit like that. Now it's just like, easy now. What did you say? You better be talking about the ice in your cup right now, goddammit. Huh? Okay, that's what I thought. But I agree. Well, I don't agree with anyone dying, of course. But the first time, forgive my point, when that woman got killed, because she didn't die, she got killed, she got shot at. Your vehicle is a deadly weapon, okay? And the circumstances weren't the best. They were making, you know, each party was making horrible decisions. And that's my opinion. But once you start, you know, your car start bumping into people and stuff, that's a deadly weapon. But what the agent should have not done is shot at her as she was fleeing the scene. Because what if those bullets stray and hit a fucking person that was no part of that? Now you gotta take that into consideration. But you can't be using your vehicle as a deadly weapon because it is a deadly weapon. You can, how many people die by getting hit with a car? Too many. The second fella, the nurse. Now that was just fucked up. You take his gun away, right? You take his gun away. He's basically already getting jumped by 7 people. He's not a threat. You and your boys got him down. You don't have him apprehended like completely, but like he's not a threat. You took his gun from his fucking holster, and there's 7 of you Goombas on top of him. Now that's not right at all. Then they shot him like 10 times, which is crazy. So yeah, and you gotta understand that these aren't trained like soldiers. These aren't trained soldiers. You know, they have some experience, but it's like it's not a Navy SEAL. It's like different. There's different categories to this shit. These are like regular day fucking citizens who decide they want to be ICE agents. And the recommendations, you know, it's not, you don't have to go through a lot of loopholes to become one, you know? So it's different skills. They're not Navy SEALs. They're just citizens with fucking, and why are they wearing all these stupid masks, you know? But like I said, I do support ICE, but at the same time, tell me one thing that's fucking perfect on this planet. Go ahead. Are you gonna tell me all protesters are perfect? Please stop. You're not. It's not at all. It's a certain way to do it. Okay? And thank God we have the freedom of speech in this country. But there's ways to do it. There's really ways to do it. So, you can't sit here and say that every fucking thing is good or everything is bad, because it's just not. If you think it is, you're living in La La Land. You're dumb. You're retarded. I just don't know what else to say. Okay? But, back to the fraud. We're clearly being fucking distracted from all of that. I don't understand. People just don't like. People be like too just in the mess. They just be too in the mess. And they don't look at the bigger picture of this shit. Like, millions of dollars are stolen from our fucking hands and mouths. But we're so quick to forget that. We're so quick to forget that. This ICE shit ain't new. This is old shit. They sprinkling old shit on new shit that should have been solved already. Motherfuckers never bring up Obama fucking getting rid of all the fucking immigrants in this country. He's done it more than any president. No one brings that shit up. You know why? Because he's black. Or half black. Where the fuck? Who knows? Shout out to Obama. Not really. But that's all, like, people only pay attention to the image. They don't look at the description. They don't, bro, and it's disgusting. Most of you people are lame, man. Honestly, lame. You don't even know what you're talking about. You just want to hear yourself scream. You just want to be like, I'm right and I'm screaming. I'm right and I'm screaming, bro. Why out, bro? Like, it's honestly crazy, man. But, like, honestly, people realize that this shit, they're trying to cover up this fraud stuff that's happening in Minnesota with all this bullshit. They literally had to drug 2 bodies just for us to forget. Not me, I'm not into us. That's the us over here. I'm right here. All you are wrong, okay? But Surely, and I ain't talking about Nick Shirley, we can't be forgetting, man. Fraud is fraud. That's our money going to these fucking retards. Bro, have you seen the video, bro? These people are crazy, man. I don't, where are kids? I don't know, This isn't a daycare. Bitch, it says daycare right here. We daycare invisibility. Like, come on, man. What's going on? Like, at the end of the day, can we understand that something's fucking trying to distract us? And what about the Epstein files? No one talks about that shit no more. Because everyone's always on the next thing. There's only politicians, celebrities on a fucking island, fucking kids. How are people not rioting about that? That's one protest I'll join. Like, are you kidding me? No one wants to talk about that, but y'all still want to worship these people? Because they represent your team? Man. Mad. Are you mad, bro? I'm done. Get me off this video. Look at the bigger picture, you fucks. Okay? Look at the bigger picture. Just don't fucking fuck. You can't, please, just don't look down one alley. Look at everything. Look at the grand scheme, okay? They're clearly trying to cover this shit up. We can't let that happen. You always want to attack everything like righteous fucking people. Attack all things that are affecting the American people. It's not just one thing. It's never one thing. If it's one thing, it's the goddamn lizard people. So seriously though, we gotta wake up and be more conscious. Conscious and cautious of whatever the fuck we're trying to strive for, okay? Because there's not just one problem. There's a lot of problems. And they stack amongst each other. So please, for the American people, we got to do better. I know there's problems all around the world, but I can only really focus on America right now because I'm on American soil. Other than Gaza and shit, because that's fucked. I know they ain't bombing them no more, but still, the whole situation. Isn't it crazy, though? When you say free, free, Palestine, free, free, and you saying around certain people, and they get, like, why are you mad, bro? You're mad? You're mad because you're bombing the kids? Fucking crazy. You want to know this crazy ad I saw, by the way? I was watching some USC, and I'm out here. Can't say this thing. I'm out here, right? And I saw this commercial. It was like, oh, this young Gaza kid, he got bombed, and they couldn't find a body. He's dead. It's gone, blown to pieces, right? Then they're like, oh, don't believe everything you hear on the news, because people like to make stories. We actually found the kid. He's alive and well. He's alive and well. I bet he's still in fucking Gaza. So don't believe everything you see. He's alive. How are they trying to justify that okay, one kid's not dead after all the fucking thousands of kids that are dead? How are you trying to justify yourself? When I saw that commercial, I was like, these people are crazy. I was like, these people are crazy. And I know who bought the ad. All right, we're done. Before I get sniped in the head.